So hard.
Man, today's not my day.
I don't care at this point. At this point, I don't care. Because I feel it. I feel the end is near. So, I'm just pushing as hard as I frickin' can to get this done. And I'm not sure why my recorder stopped recording. And I'm still not sure. Uh-oh.
The engines are malfunctioning.
The shit.
And what's this?
It's happening.
Stop all engines, now! Why is this happening? No! We're about to crash!
The shit.
Police!
And here's where the trope comes in.
There's still a way to change this.
Yep. You know why? Because you have time travel.
If we return to an earlier point in time, we'll be able to save her.
And you know what? That's what I said at the very beginning.
Understand.
If you have time travel, you're not in a rush. And then I noted, hey, his emerald matches him. And Sonic apparently still has his. Because when he and Shadow did Chaos Control, it looked like it poofed, but nope.
Chaos Control!
He just put it back in his inventory.
Silver! I could handle this myself. Besides, you got somewhere to go, right? You! I'll make sure to change Elisa's fate. And that, in turn, should change your future, too. Thank you, Silver. Yeah, just save her.
Silver, for the most part, I mean, the voice acting in this game is bad, but Silver actually seems moderately reasonable. Aside from not knowing who Sonic is, but other than that, Silver is largely, well, practical. So, Soliana. Now, did Sonic choose to go a day back, or 2 days back, or maybe a week? Or, you know, just take care of Robotnik before he even decided to get it on with the Festival of the Sun? No. Apparently, Sonic went back 30 minutes. So, he doesn't give himself any time to frickin' relax. And,
Soliana's lab is underneath the castle. If you can find one of the former researchers, they may be able to guide you.
Hey.
yeah, I decide, you know what? It's not worth it.
Hey.
And I go, hey! And apparently a lot of gems are here. And there you go. We could get Macro Sonic. And I'm like, wow. I don't have enough rings for that, and that's a tragedy because I would have loved to see that. Like homing smash. I actually considered going back and doing some blue missions so I could have enough to do scaling, and I'm like, but then I'd have to suffer through missions, and I'm not sure I want that. So, yeah. So I try out my brand new homing attack, and it turns out it's a homing attack that I can delay in the air. Other than that, I don't really see a huge difference. And I begin to see, can I do multiple and perhaps perpetually fly, or do it in different directions? And no, it's just pretty much a straight homing attack. So I look around and I'm like, okay, now what? Now what? Now what indeed? And I go, wait a sec, I should change out my gem. Because by far the best gem that Sonic has is probably the blue gem for Mach speed. Not because it helps, but because it gets you to where you're going faster, because he actually runs extremely fast. Like springs. Oh, and the dude told me, well, you should go talk to Lord Reggie's. And I'm like, well, I've got a spring here. I'm like, oh, a bell. I'll ring that bell. I've rung your bell. I still do not know how that sound is possible. Spring. The camera did some unusual things there. And I die.
Hey.
Hey. Like bells. I see a spring. A bell. I'll ring this bell, by God. Do I use the... Yes, I do. And I immediately run into a dude. But yeah, see? You can go really fast. Provided you can aim yourself. And just like the Chaos Shrine in Final Fantasy I, where you start is also the entry to where you end. And I keep tripping and falling. Yeah. So, yeah. Boing.
the battleship will take off any minute.
So now I get to do the aquatic base. And I start dodging the Resident Evil style laser grids. And of course, since I can't boost dash in a straight line, I always wind up almost killing myself.
It used to be a Soliana laboratory. It looks like it was really advanced.
Now what I'm curious about is, how is Tails talking to me if he's not present? Like, I don't want to waste my time with enemies that take a million hits to kill. And I also find out that I could push a ring away, or ring away. A ring. Rings. I wonder when I figure it out that I can pay. Because I know I figured it out during this stage. Because the homing attack is monotonous as hell.
Be careful not to fall.
The classic circus act of balancing on a ball. And the last, I push, but I push too hard. And you see the result. I homing attack to my death.
Whoa!
And was that game over? I think no. Wait, yeah, it was. But then I get really excited. I'm like, oh, 93%. That's it. That's all I need. And so I start again.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry!
Long I go, just destroying everything in my path. And there we go.
This used to be a Soliana laboratory.
I'm like, hey, that actually killed him really quickly. And I don't have to pay any credence to the homing attack's delay. Yeah! I'm like, I try using exclusively the bound attack.
Okay, yes!
Sonic, this mysterious ball has a slight magnetic force.
Then I'm like, hey, the bound attack also doesn't give two craps about homing targets, so I can just literally grind, like, no matter what all these stupid Magno balls around. And then I lose control, and I'm like, oh god, no, not now. And I hear the beep beep beep, and I'm like, hey, there's another enemy in here still. So I go over and I take him out. And then I'm like, oh, guns. I'm like, that won't do.
If I get on this ball, I'll be able to get over there.
Be careful not to fall.
And I like how Tails says that in an almost mocking, condescending way, like, be careful not to fall. I'm like, shut up, Tails. I'm like, oh, it's a silver coin. Am I gonna go get it? No. Why? Because I really don't want to. And this time I don't make that same mistake. I don't make the goof up of pushing too fast, too quickly. I play it smart. Just walking on the ball. I guess Sonic's supposed to be rolling it around, but because I never see the texture change, and it doesn't have a texture beyond a mirror finish, I have no idea.
There must be a switch for the door.
So I go back to Tails and I shoot that, and I'm like, huh, that does something. I'm like, ah, a spring. I will use this spring. I hate how you've got to stop, and he's got this really long throw animation for his ring bomb. And I'm like, didn't Tails have like a little ray gun or something in Sonic Adventure that he could just bust out on a moment's notice and just pop you? Or was that when he was piloting his mech or something? I don't know. I don't pay attention to that anymore. And I'm not given any indication of where to go, because the game's too good for that. And apparently, I'm too good for that. I want that 1-up, and I got that 1-up. And everything in here dies. including me, because of the slowdown. And what I like is that, and when I say like, I mean this sarcastically, another fly section. The rest of this is your standard fare. I do make an interesting discovery a bit later on though about this does things to the robots, and that's a weird little double vocalization. It's like score. It's like, but you already took care of that voice clip, Tails. And I'm not sure why I would ever bother with those robots.
Okay, that's the switch. Just wait.
That magnet kills all the robots. And I'm like, really? And yep, every robot in that room, I think, except for like 1 or 2. Now, I don't see the switch for the longest time because the camera doesn't like to play. And I'm like, what switch? Oh, there it is.
Thank you, Tails. You were a big help.
And then I wind up going right back into the room I just left. And I'm like, what? What am I doing back here?
Dang it! When the door opens, it activates.
Dang it!
Tails, Knuckles, be careful.
Knuckles isn't even anywhere local yet. And I'm trying to light dash that, and then I realize, wait, I've been there before. So what does that help me at all? But, like, I'm gonna be denied. I wonder if I could homing attack and then light dashed over. See, look at that ferocity. Just breaking robots all over the place. And I tried it just to see, does it do anything more? No. However, interestingly, it apparently does not eat up my energy either. So I can do that as much as I please.
Piece of cake, no sweat.
And then I found out that you can apparently light dash off of a single ring. I'm like, no, Lord. And then I'm like, aha! I'm supposed to go over here. And I think I'd die here. Yep.
Whoa!